The 10 of 9 whistles a blowing. And the parents are mad. Another sandwich shop just opened. Lost count of how many we have. There are shopping carts all over, and nobody seems to care. 'Cause we're fancy in our own way, and it's a brand new day. I can Rutland, and you can too. We're a lot more better than you ever knew. So come along on our adventure. There are many things to treasure. How we love you, dearest Rutland. You can Rutland too. We can skip along downtown. It's 2 blocks, we'll be quick. Take a hike in Pine Hill Park, then check our hair for ticks. Give a high five to the statue of Julia, see our door. Get a photo with the mural of a dolphin that can soar.
That's a whale!
I can Rutland, and you can too. We're a lot more better than you ever knew. So come along on our adventure. There are many things to treasure. How we love you, dearest Rutland. You can Rutland too.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
I'm Christina.
I'm a priest,
I'm a dental hygienist.
and our joke is what happens when a priest and a dental hygienist walk into a local TV access station.
What's the punchline?
They Rutland it up.
Oh, good. Yeah, that works. I like it. What does that mean?
I think to Rutland something, Rutland as a verb, means to put your whole heart and your whole soul into something, and maybe on perception of others, miss the mark just a little bit.
That describes me. I mean, I was born here. You were not.
I was not. I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You're from here.
I'm from here. I mean, I only left for college and came back.
And I moved here about a year ago, so I'm pretty fresh. I moved smack in the middle of the pandemic, so it was an interesting time to move.
Still
period.
interesting time, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. Rutland was not at all on the map of what I knew about this country, so it was all a learning experience. And I remember, so before I moved here, I Googled like best places to live in Vermont.
No, Google.
Like top 20, and I was like, oh, Rutland is definitely not on the top 20, but it made some other lists, perhaps some other less flattering lists. But at the end of the day, I chose Rutland, and I'm really glad I did. I found better community outside of work than I've probably ever found anywhere else. I enjoy a simpler lifestyle. I enjoy being in the mountains, and I've really come to love the kindness of my neighbors. It's sometimes very subtle, but it's very much there. I don't know, what is like you? You grew up here.
I did, and I love Rutland. I've always loved Rutland. No one's ever questioned me on my love. It's pure, it's simple, I don't know. I mean, I think everyone knows how much I love Rutland. I mean, people have joked, it kind of depends, because there are some friends where we debate on this, but like by age, but I've had a lot of friends say, you should be the mayor of Rutland. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. But because I have such a strong love, I mean, even though I'm not in the city per se anymore, because we moved to the town for family reasons, all good and everything, but I love Rutland, and I still, like with politics and stuff, even though I try to kind of stay out of it, I still am very supportive of things in the city and just really love this place and would do anything for Rutland. I really, truly do.
Yeah. And then this thing was your idea. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
You went with it. You just, bam.
So I've always lived in my adult life, I've lived in bigger cities, so something like this is definitely not accessible to me, or if it was, I didn't know anything about it. So at first I was like, are you kidding me? We can just like take this equipment out and run around town filming things? This is amazing!
You've had a lot of fun with it.
I had so much fun.
We've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's been a great outlet. I mean, both of us have jobs where, like, we can be ourselves, and we can be personable, and we can make jokes. But there's also a level of professionalism that we both have to live into. So for me, it's been great to have this extra outlet. You know, I like to be creative in my work, but it's different when I'm being creative for work rather than when I'm being creative just for me.
Right.
So, yeah. So I think one of the inspirations of the show was to celebrate the joys of Rutland, you know, honor that no place is perfect,
No.
but that we've both in our adult life chosen Rutland, and in many ways Rutland has also chosen us. So we want to make our community as the best community we can and add our uniqueness, our wonderful uniqueness to it. Some things I got inspired to just write a song. I grew up playing the violin when I was young. I was in the Suzuki method, so music is really woven into my being. I'd never written original song before, but I had this kind of line in my head, like, I can Rutland and you can too. And out of that, just some things grew, and we got feedback from friends. We went around and like, okay, what to you are quintessential Rutland things? So we made this list and then tried to include as many of those things.
We hope you enjoy our adventure.
And stay tuned for more. And we're very much at the beginning of things, but
Be kind in your comments.
well, comments
Or
are going to
not.
be comments. They're out of our control, but you know, we're here out of the goodness of our hearts and
It's true.
having fun. And you know, our goal is to you know, we're not all perfect. Not to
Nobody's
be cruel,
perfect.
not to be cruel,
Right.
but to bring some levity, particularly during times that are really serious, to a town that, you know, in my work I hear a lot of mourning, a lot of grief for how Rutland has changed, the things that are no longer here. And sometimes that can really cloud those things that are blooming and growing and the shops that are opening up. But yeah, some stores are closed that will never reopen again. It doesn't mean that there's death in entirety in the city, but it can be hard to see new life when we haven't done what we want to do to grieve or what we need to do to grieve those losses.
Better than you ever knew, so come along on our adventure. There are many things to treasure. How we love you, dearest Rutland. You can Rutland too. We can skip along downtown. It's 2 blocks, we'll be quick. Take a hike in Pine Hill Park, then check our hair for ticks. Give a high five to